People think El Dorado was just a city of gold, but in Guyanese lore, it was something way more dangerous. Was the gold stolen or hidden underneath the water? In indigenous Guyanese and South American legends, El Dorado was a ritual site, and at the center stood a golden table, a sacred platform covered in gold, offerings, ancestral symbols, not for like the kings, but for the spirits. When outsiders came searching for it, people didn't fight them, they sank the table. Some stories say it was lowered into a great lake. Others say the lake itself vanished, like it was never meant to be found again. Explorers searched for centuries. Maps contradict each other. Expeditions fail. Even to this day, they fail. If you guys watch all those reality shows, Gold Rush and all that, Guyana is the OD plays. Those expert gold diggers that they could barely get any gold from. And bad things start happening the more and more you dig. Ask the Guyanese people. They'll let y'all know in the comments, because the table wasn't just hidden physically, it was hidden spiritually. As we know, water can destroy, but it also protects. Elders say the golden table still exists, but it only reveals itself to those chosen by the ancestors. And if the wrong person finds it, floods, disappearances, curses. That's why I think a lot of people get hurt on those expeditions, especially if you're not from the land, because I feel like y'all getting too close and that land protects itself. I just think it's interesting throughout the 1500s and the 1600s, a massive lake in South Guyana suddenly disappears from the maps. That's crazy. Some scholars say seasonal flooding created it, but nah, the lake is intentionally concealed or shifted due to, spiritual intervention. In folklore, the lake only exists when it needs to. So maybe we will see, maybe we won't. But the interesting part about the golden table, it's supposed to be alive. Some stories say the table even hums underneath the water and glows faintly at night. I've also heard sometimes would cause the water above to create like unnatural ripples. And the people who get too close and give these reports, they start losing their sense of direction. They start hearing voices or feeling an overwhelming sense of fear. That's wild, gang. This feeds directly into, the beliefs that the table is fully aware. It's not cursed, just guarded. According to the elders, anyone who tries to remove it, it triggers disasters. It said flood is sure to follow after. The whole expedition might vanish. It is said gold taken without permission loses its power, which flips the colonizer narrative completely. So the table is said to be an ancestral conduit. Did I say that word right? Think of like a bridge between the ancestors, nature, and the living. Like a control point for balance, not like power. When activated properly, the table allows direct communication with the ancestors, access to ancestral memory, and pay attention to those dreams, y'all, because you'll be getting warning, forgotten knowledge, guidance. For those without the lineage or permission, hear nothing, or complete madness. It is said the table helps the land to be fertile, and that would make a lot of sense. Guyana is the only country that don't need import and export. It can feed itself. It's one of the most feared relics that the, big brother higher ups, they're still looking for. I'm Cube. This is Forbidden Lore. If you like content like this, you want to stay on this side of TikTok, don't forget to engage at the bottom. Share, repost, comment, like. Oh yeah, subscribe and put my notifications on. I want to know what y'all think in the comments, because I come from this land, so I know if it's interesting to me, this is definitely interesting to y'all. You guys heard about all the other relics, throughout history. Moses' staff, Jesus' crown of thorns, and so on and so on and so on. But I believe they have those ones. They're still trying to get to this one. But yeah, let me not say too much. This is why I'm writing a book. It will be dropping in April. Stay tuned. I know I have a lot of parents that follow me, so I did drop the age to 12 and up. If you guys want to sneak some lore into your kids' lives, kind of how we was raised, some real history, it'll all be action-packed in that book. I'm excited for the line. I'm excited to hear what you guys think. And as always, gang, it's for entertainment purposes. All allegedly, hypothetically speaking, I don't want no problems. My supporters, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all in the comments. We gotta chat about this, gang.